I proved, I'm going to tell you, man, we only had one paid person in my entire campaign. And that was the campaign manager, because he left his private sector job to do it full time after the primary. My campaign was completely volunteer, and do you know how much money that I actually raised to become governor of Minnesota? $300,000. Now, the Democrats and Republicans, they spent nearly $10 million. Now do you realize why I'm not popular with them? Number one, because I can beat them. So it can be done. Don't ever allow anyone to tell you that it can't be done. It can be done. All we need, not this year, all we need is a fair and level playing field. And that's what we're here to achieve, is to try to get a fair and level playing field so the rest of us, America, and believe me, here in Minnesota, independents on polls, we're the majority, 40%. And yet, what are we made to do? We're made to pick the lesser of two evils. Well, in the words of the late, great Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead, Jerry always said if you're made to pick the lesser of two evils, it means you're still picking evil. Now, we need to demand more. We need to demand more of our elected officials, and we need to demand honesty. I'm tired of being sold the bill of goods. I'm tired of the dishonesty that's in government today. But you know who's responsible for it? We are. Personal responsibility. We are responsible. Now, I've been living in Mexico for half the year. You know, I live with those brown-skinned people that we're so scared of that we're going to build walls and barbed wire fences and all of this stuff, and we're going to turn my country into East Berlin. Because we fear these brown-skinned people who manage to come up here, looking for economic advantage, looking to help their families the same way you want to help yours. And to me, when I look at the United States being turned into East Berlin, it is not the country that I served when I was in the military. And let me say this for a moment. For those that doubt whether I have the right to say what I say, my father was a World War II veteran. My mother was a World War II veteran. How many people can say their mom served as a nurse in North Africa? My brother's a Vietnam veteran, as am I. So I think my family has earned the right to speak in what's supposed to be a free country. It is time for us to take our country back and to make these elected people start looking at that document called the Constitution. Because what can our country possibly be without the very document that holds all of it together? Today, the Democrats and Republicans could give a damn less about the Constitution. They violate it all the time. I mean, look what just happened. The Democrats gutted the Fourth Amendment. They gave the president the right to wiretap you, read your emails, and do all of that stuff. It's called illegal search and seizure. Just as the First Amendment gives us the right to free speech. Well, let's remember this. It isn't popular speech that must be protected. Popular speech doesn't need protection. It is unpopular speech that you protect. And now, if we may, let's move to that Second Amendment. Now, I'm not a gun-toting fool, but I get so pissed off when I hear them saying, well, we're not going to take away your ability to hunt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got news for you. When our forefathers wrote the Constitution with the right to bear arms, it was not about hunting and fishing because, wait. Because back then, if you didn't hunt or fish, you didn't eat. The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, is there so that we, the public, if our government gets out of control, we have the ability to rise up and change it. Thank you. And just because we believe in that amendment does not make us fools. It does not make us gun-crazy people. There's a reason they put that in there. And as I said, the reason is so we have the ability. Now, many people have said to me, well, wait a minute. How could we, the citizens, ever stand up to the U.S. government and their entire military might? Well, wait a minute. I got the answer. We threw everything we had at Vietnam, and they were nothing but a bunch of farmers with a few AK-47s, and they withstood it all. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever, ever let them take our rights. The hell with this Patriot Act. If you want to be patriotic,